Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah.
Travel down the road and back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and a confidant.
This is my part right here. Ooh, if I
needed one
knew, the biggest gift, the biggest. Yeah, thank you for being my friend.
Hello, welcome to Go to Girls Podcast. Hello, everybody. Hey. So I am your super producer, Des, because I can't believe that's my nickname. It ain't never been my nickname till I'm grown, but everybody call me it. So I'm Des. Missy, how you doing?
Hey, it's Missy, the one you love. Y'all already know what it is. I'm your Golden Girls Podcast host. I'm happy to see everybody.
All right, introduce everybody else, please.
Okay, so we got Kim B. Hey, Kim.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing good, doing better since I took that shot.
Okay, shots.
Listen, I ain't
We
gonna
took
lie.
2 shots. We
That-
took 2 shots.
Listen, I'm sweating a little bit.
I am too.
Yeah, but
Me
anyway,
3.
so we finally got a nice hot day in Michigan. So Kim, how are you doing? And tell people how to find you on social media.
I am doing well. I'm doing well. I was a little tired, but like I said, that them 2 shots got me perked right up.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can find me on Facebook as Kimberly Siobhan and on Instagram as One Kim B.
All right. We got our favorite blurred DJ. How you doing, DJ?
What's up, y'all? I'm good.
Okay, so let people know how to find you, DJ.
Karma 1922. Karma underscore 1922.
Okay.
On everything.
On everything.
On
On
literally
everything.
everything. Because
All
I'm
right.
old. I use one thing. That's it.
Okay, bet. So you know it's Missy, the one you love. I'm 4th of June on Instagram. I'm Aisha Ishmael on Facebook. And as you know, you can find all of us at goldengirlspodcast.com. You heard? Okay, and
Period.
that super producer, you ain't tell nobody where to find you, sis.
Listen, because I be trying to be unseen. No, I'm playing.
You're not playing.
She's right. I'm not playing. But no, my name is actually D-Ray, D-R-A-Y _ the dial on Instagram. And then on Facebook is Destiny Nicole.
All right. So I'm happy to see everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all enjoying this weather?
Oh, yeah.
I'm hot right now.
I hate the winter. This is
Great.
great.
Listen, I'm a
Right
full figure
now.
woman, and I got crevices shot. I'm moist.
I
But anyway,
Shout
y'all
out to
know-
the moist spots.
Listen,
okay, because
listen.
right now it's intense. Like,
I hope y'all got sympathy for the underboob. The underboob be real.
It does.
Oh, my God.
wait a damn minute.
Listen here. These is breastfed titties. These titties.
Okay,
sweating
now.
up under these. It is
Not the
sweating.
breastfed titties.
Okay, amen for the breeze. The breeze.
Not
I feel a
breastfed
breeze.
titties.
These.
Y'all feel that breeze?
Yeah.
I got
God
a good
sent us
sports
that.
bra on today. These breastfed titties, these bitches get hot under there.
Amen,
Yeah.
amen.
Huh.
And these just titties. They just
Yeah. We all
How
got
y'all doing with the hot weather? Let us know in the comments.
yeah, it's hot as hell. I mean, we've been begging for it. Now we got it, and I don't know how I feel.
I
My
love
air
it. It's not working. So if you look real close, all of us are sweating because we in here hot.
Yeah,
my
my
hair
hair
not
sweating
working.
out. Probably need a ponytail holder.
Listen
cute.
here.
You cute.
This homeowner life is trash.
You cute.
You wait till it's a hot day. You try to turn the air on. It
And
just
then
don't cut
that's-
on.
it just
don't fucking
It
work.
just don't cut on.
They
Like
just
what?
work when it won't.
I
for
feel
real.
like everything in this house. That's how everything in this house has been.
I'm
But
sick. I'm
it's
the
okay.
maintenance man in this bitch. Like I'm the
Yeah,
maintenance man.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
I'ma call
I
myself?
can't call nobody.
Who?
whatever
Who
phone-
gonna pay for it? Me.
Whatever
The
phone call
maintenance
you
man
make gonna cost you,
came.
baby.
The maintenance man came. He couldn't even fix it.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
So what he maintaining?
He coming back tomorrow
Mm,
with
mm.
some new parts and shit.
That's
I can't
what. See,
believe
that's
it.
that
Anyway.
bullshit.
I'm mad as hell. Okay.
See,
Oh,
And we hot, y'all. You see all y'all sweating. I can see
Yeah.
y'all listening over here.
Listen,
I
I'm
am.
just, sparkly.
Listen.
Golden.
Period.
exactly. Golden.
But anyway.
That's it. That's it. Glistening. Okay.
Fine as hell over here, golden in the morning.
Hey, y'all can't see it. Hold on.
Hey, Demetria.
Hey,
listen.
Demetria.
Hey, girl. Hey, it's good to see you.
Yes.
How you doing in this weather, girl?
It's hot.
It's hot. But listen, okay, so today's episode is about anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all hyped to talk about that, or is y'all anxious? Haha, you see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Period. But no, so today's episode is about coping with anxiety. So y'all know, as we start off every episode, I need to put y'all perspective and context, okay? So we're gonna do the mental health check-in. Hey, Brianna. How you doing?
Hey, girl. That's Bree.
Hey,
Bree. I see her.
Okay, but yeah, so
Demetria talking about hot.
Yes, child.
Hot.
Yep.
It's hot, child. I know, girl. Me too. Hot.
So mental health check-in, okay, before we start talking about anxiety. Before I make y'all anxious, let me see how y'all doing.
Oh Lord.
Des, how are you? What you need?
Let me tell you something.
How you feel? What you need? How you gonna get it, sis?
Let me tell you something. I am anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very anxious.
What got you anxious?
Shut up, because you already know what got me anxious. So I had an experience this week with one of my friends, because she's my friend now. And basically, she had an experience with me where apparently I kicked her in the butt and made her like start her own business, and like she got an office space and everything. I don't think I did any of this, but she like keeps saying like I kicked her in the butt. So I went to see her little space, and I'm like, girl. It didn't stress me out. So now I need a space. So now we about to find a different space for Golden Girls Podcast to record. Because this is all cool, y'all, but this is my house. And so we got to have, like, we just need space so I can bring other people in. Everybody can't come over to my house.
Everybody can come to the crib.
So, and plus, Cheers. So I don't know if y'all know I'm a therapist. I have my own private practice. It's called Cheers to Life. I got approved for 3 interns in the fall. So now I got to have an office space for them. So I have lots and lots of anxiety because I've been looking for office spaces and looking at these prices, and I'm stressed out because I'm broke. So here we are.
This is the episode for you, or maybe not the episode for you. We just gonna see how this shit roll out, huh?
I don't know. I hope.
So what you need? How you gonna get it?
Let's be clear. I am definitely not approaching this episode as a therapist. I'm approaching it as a listener, because shit, I don't know.
Diary of an anxious black woman. Huh?
Period. Period.
Okay, so what you need? How you gonna get it? So you need a space.
What do I need? I need a space. How am I gonna get it? I got appointments on Monday and Tuesday to see different spaces. Child, pray. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I don't need it. Okay, what do I need? I need to calm myself down.
Yeah, I was about to say
it ain't a space. I need to calm the fuck down. I need to thank God for the amazing ambition. Thank God for the opportunity to even be looking at spaces in this pandemic. I done quit my job back in August. I
ain't looked back.
Period.
Ain't looked back.
No.
The fact that people really be calling me, paying me out of their pocket because I am not taking insurance right now, and people are paying me out of their pocket to be their therapist. So I'm thankful.
That's dope.
So I don't know. I realized
you sound anxious right now. You know that, right? You talking fast as shit.
So listen, this is what it is. My entire this past week, God been showing like these little manifestations. He been showing things, and shit is blowing up, and I'm stressed the fuck out. But I figure it out. It's a beautiful problem. So I don't.
You talking a mile a minute?
I'm done.
Wait a damn minute.
Because listen, I don't know if it's Jose or the anxiety or
it's anxiety. It's the anxiety.
Yeah, you going fast.
It ain't that Jose. I mean, listen, the Jose is there, but it's the anxiety. I know me. It's the anxiety. Talking about it now in my head, I'm like, damn, we do gotta go find a space. Now we gotta go find a space.
DJ.
Yeah, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
You say that every time.
Listen here,
she always
I'm good.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, I get my
baby.
key. 2 weeks, y'all.
I can't wait till she moves, because I can't wait to go mooch off her kitchen.
Listen here, come on.
Chill in her yard.
Come on. Half acre, I got it, baby.
Listen, I'm about to sunbathe.
I'm really excited.
Listen here.
And she in the cul-de-sac.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we celebrate this house?
Please do. Please do.
Y'all getting all this ticket today.
Celebrate the house.
We breaking generational curses.
That's it.
We doing new things. Do you understand what she said? She got a half acre of land. I
I
don't think y'all
have
understand.
acre.
Yes.
I don't think y'all understand how much that costs.
It's a land. It's the land.
Get on
for
Zillow and
me.
see how much it costs.
It's the land for me.
That's it. But listen here. This mortgage comes with mortgage bills and things.
We ain't gonna go there. We're gonna celebrate. We ain't even about to shit on it.
Listen
Because
here.
I was ready. I was gonna say, you know how much
here
this hot tub costs?
Listen, every time we
Because
play,
now we got one. Because now we got one. The anxiety of it.
It ain't the tub. It ain't the water. It's the electricity.
See, but listen, but black
that
women,
slaps you harder than
black
anything
women,
in your
black
life.
women. We just celebrated the house. How we gonna start? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, bills, baby. Bills are real. Bills are real.
It's a new phase. It's a new phase. This is my first house.
That's our problem as black women. As soon as we celebrate, then the anxiety kicks in.
I know.
Just celebrate. That's it.
It's a new thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's new.
Listen.
I don't even know how.
I know that shit hard, but
It
okay,
is.
Anxiety, baby. That's why we here today.
How you doing?
I'm doing better than I was yesterday and earlier today. Because believe it or not, I was anxious. I had 2 interviews yesterday and today.
Okay, yeah. Gotta give you anxiety for sure. Yeah.
I have not done an interview in so long.
Oh my god!
Prior to COVID, and then this is my first one that I have to do via Teams. I'm like, what?
I hate it.
Look, how do I make that personality show through camera?
How do you?
Luckily, you a golden girl and you know what you're doing.
Okay, because it was popping. I was just like, I could. Afterwards, after the second interview, I was like, what the hell? I got more anxiety than I did before I started. The first interview was good. The second one, I was just like, bro, you should just went with the first one.
So were these 2 separate interviews for 2 separate jobs?
Same.
Oh, so 2 interviews for the same job?
Yes.
Oh, so you got to the second interview.
Girl.
Period.
That's it.
We chugging along.
Yes.
Okay. Just keep swimming, sis.
Yes.
I am myself in this.
Yeah.
That's it.
For real.
Okay, so what do you need? How are you going to get it?
Oh, well, my first need I already got, which was that shot. Okay.
There we go. You're welcome.
I'm just. I should be hearing something within a week. So
okay.
You gonna say
we don't listen.
No, don't do me like that.
I didn't mean to do that. My bad. This is actually what I meant.
Okay, this one like it.
There we go.
We don't get that call saying, "Can you get a job?" Or that email, whatever.
Yes, email. That's yours.
Okay. We gonna manifest double the salary. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Money over here.
That's it. Money over here. Rich bitches over here. That is it.
We need a money gun.
Call it.
We can put Monopoly in the money.
Now we gotta get a Golden Girls money gun.
No, we need Golden Girls money like Usher.
Well, we can get some.
We can
We can make some on Canva.
You get it from
Jazz.
Ooh.
We can make some on Canva. I already got some. I already got some on Canva. I made Glacier dollars when I was the vice principal. I already know. Don't worry about it.
All right, okay.
All of these ideas is why y'all see all this damn writing on her windows.
The writing's on the wall.
This is why this bitch be writing on her windows, because all these ideas.
Listen,
They
y'all
don't
don't know.
stop.
It's
Y'all don't
something
know
on
this shit.
every window. I want
This
y'all to
should be
know
a
this.
meeting before we get to
No.
record. I don't think
Every
y'all know that.
window.
It be like 2 hours.
And we
too.
reading the windows.
This shit is
I just want y'all to know this.
it's a meeting.
And we read the windows.
But it's all right.
We working hard for y'all and we planning. We planning.
Period. So,
Because
we got
the
some shit
golden
this
summer,
summer. We got
baby.
some shit
Listen,
this summer.
Golden summer is it.
let me
We're
tell y'all
coming.
something
And we're
real
gonna have a
quick.
great time.
June 19th, our Golden Girls June 19th, Golden Girls Podcast Kickball Fundraiser for Juneteenth.
Let's
okay?
go.
So sign up. Be on Missy's team if you want to win. You can sign up for any of these other
If you want to be
teams.
really lose, you can
If
be
you
on
want,
her.
if you want a
Him and Brittany's
participation
team, though.
trophy, you get on these other teams.
Yeah, okay.
Demetria
On
says,
her
we
team.
know you ready, sis. We know, but no.
We all know Missy just want to be cute. She
Demetria,
ain't
who
kicking
team,
shit.
who team you signed up for? That's what I want to know, Demetria, because I know you signed up for dead shit.
She likes to secure my
Look, hype her up. Look, anyways, so the kickball game.
She
we
sure
look-
did. Let me be transparent. Let me tell you the truth. She sure did. We talked about it today. So like, we had a whole conversation today. So yes.
Dre.
Listen here. Y'all better make sure y'all sign up.
Listen,
For real.
y'all, everybody, everybody still has more people on their team than me because I haven't really tried. My brain been all over the place.
I
So I
was
haven't
shook.
worked.
I'm like, y'all like me like that?
Everybody has more people on their team than me.
Oh yeah, but listen up, and then it's period, Demetria. Hustle competition. So hustle competition.
I've been getting a lot of inboxes about the hustle competition. People
it's
on
gonna be a banger.
People on it.
And a 3-point competition for y'all boys. Make sure y'all shoot y'all 3 points with y'all shirt off because that's just what I request.
Yeah.
But anyway,
and gray sweat. Something.
Anyway.
Oh, you got them out here being whores. Wait a damn minute.
But anyway, all right. We're gonna move on. Okay,
now
so
listen, look, the sun, the glistening. I don't got nothing to do with nature.
Listen,
it's just natural.
I'm just saying, you get a better range of motion. Period. You don't have a shirt on.
Just come out here and be great for the single ladies, fellas.
Period.
Because they out here.
And I'm single.
You know.
Oh, that's Kim putting in her plug. She's single.
I'm just be watching.
Oh, Kim, for Golden Summer, you might as well do a speed dating event or something. Ooh. Anyway, all right. So next we're gonna go
singles mixer, or it's just the opportunities.
The sad part is I want to go, but I don't think I can.
I want to go.
I want to go just to drink.
That's it.
We are hosting talk shit.
We so weird. We're gonna be in the corner watching.
I'm a dog ass wingman.
Kim,
I'm a dog ass wingman.
Listen here, I'm a good ass wingman.
Y'all can't be in the mix. You gotta move.
I'm a good wingman.
I can't plug my whole.
No, you can't come to the singles event.
Give me a couple shots and I can host.
I'm a golden girl. Ain't I a golden girl? Ain't I a woman?
You're not a single woman.
Mix and match. I'm $1 million matchmaker.
Yeah. How are we seriously not on the Midas Touch?
Because I keep trying to change the subject. Y'all won't let me.
Okay, go ahead. Midas touch.
All right. Boom.
This is why we miss KK, because she keep us on track.
Mm-hmm.
Hey KK, we miss you.
Hey
we
KK.
love you.
Hey KK, we love you. But Midas touch. All right, so Destiny, bring us the Midas touch.
I was doing the Midas Touch. I should have been quiet. Yeah. All right, so hey everybody, the Midas Touch is basically a story about King Midas. He did some really good deeds. The gods gave him a gift, and basically he chose that he wanted to be able to have the touch of gold. So everything he touched turned to gold. So officially, we feel like we're going to name everything else the Midas Touch, and everything a person touches turn to gold. So we pick a person, we highlight them when they do something amazing. This week, we have 2 young ladies, actually. Well, it's really more of one, and then it's like a asterisk, not an asterisk, but
asterisk.
Whatever.
Is that how you say it?
Yes, it's asterisk.
I say asterisk.
What?
Asterisk.
What did you say, Missy?
Asterisk.
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 Wait, DJ, what did you say? Because that's what I thought it was.
Don't pay attention to what an asterisk.
Yeah, I was with you.
What the fuck it is?
I was asterisk.
All right, y'all. Somebody give us a
I still say emblems. Don't mind.
All right, so anyway, so listen, I got 2.
The Midas touch.
I'm done with DJ.
Who got the Midas touch, Des? What is wrong with us? You're gonna have a lot of editing this week. Blame yourself, sis.
We gotta keep it under. We gotta keep it an hour. Come on, Midas touch.
Come on, producer.
We gotta
It's
make this
19
hour.
minutes. We're not gonna make an hour. We're not at the Midas Touch in 20 minutes. So the Midas Touch is Issa Rae and Lauren London. So really Issa Rae. So back when apparently I didn't know this. Issa Rae and Lauren London had a little beef. I just found this out. This is probably
I didn't know that.
But they had a little beef, but Nipsey got their ass together. So
Shout out to Nipsey.
So basically what it was is that when Insecure was forming, the studio, I think it was like Columbia Studio, whoever hired, Issa Rae or whatever, was trying to get her to cast Lauren London as the lead role, as Issa. And so Issa said no, because she said there's so many women on television who are already cast as light-skinned women. Like, we don't see darker skinned women. So she said no. It created a beef. Because she be knowing all type of stuff.
Asterisk. We was wrong as hell, Kim.
So
that's not it.
I know.
Kim said nah.
So basically,
I said what I said.
Okay, so listen. So for our audio listeners, I'm sorry, we had a comment pop up, and so but pretty much, basically, I forgot.
You were
Lauren London. It's not
Lauren
enough dark skin representation on the screen.
Basically, it created a little beef. They got the Midas Touch because Nipsey was able to sit them down, and they were able to sit down and work it out. That does not happen
often.
a lot in
It
Black
doesn't.
woman world.
Especially
And
not in
so-
show business.
No, it was right.
In Black woman world. Like Black women world. It's just not. So I want to give them an applause.
Yes.
And both of y'all is too bad of a bitch. Of all people to be beefing, we do not want to have to choose between Issa Rae and Lauren
No,
London.
I'm not
Hell
doing
no.
No.
I wouldn't do it anyway, but I'm just saying.
Because you
But
gotta
look,
you gotta
but
respect
being
it.
messy, who would you pick?
No, it's not. Don't answer that.
But you gotta
I'm choosing
respect
Issa.
it.
I'm choosing Issa.
We can't be
choosing
messy in the
Issa.
Midas touch. I'm moving on.
Oh shit. Okay.
It would not have been the same if it wasn't Issa.
What if you had to choose between Issa and Lauren London? DJ go.
Issa?
Kim go.
Issa.
But Lauren, though, listen.
I love Lauren.
Lauren,
I love
Her
her
and damn.
I
But
love
all I
Lauren.
want to say,
Issa baby though.
but Lauren, I'm a Z-list celebrity, so don't take nothing I say
Oh,
personal.
ATL.
Do
That's
not
the only thing
blackball
I
me.
got London in.
Only
That's it.
thing I got her. She got her chain snatched off.
Y'all ain't gonna act like y'all ain't see her in this Christmas. Y'all
She
is
said,
not
"Give
gonna
me
act
my chain
like
back."
she wasn't in this Christmas.
And tons of stuff.
Tons of stuff. But yeah, we love
just
both of y'all.
ATL, you know.
But
Might
just
have been-
because I watched Awkward Black Girl, I was a
I did
thorough
too.
fan of
I'm
that.
On
sorry.
YouTube, that was the shit.
I didn't. It was still insecure. No, I'm sorry.
It was
Yeah.
insecure for me. Like, it's still insecure for me.
Look, I ain't even about to act like I was an old fan. I was a new fan, and I still choose it.
It's literally the same show, just called something else, but without HBO. But anyway, so
And apparently without Lauren.
and apparently without Lauren London. Wah wah wah.
Why do we be on the same page? Yes.
I can't stand you messy bitches. Anyway,
Demetrius said Issa too. It's just
period.
what it is.
Issa.
Okay. So now we about to get into the topic.
Yeah. Go straight.
We about to talk about anxiety.
Gotta take a
Y'all
sip.
look, y'all ain't just take a sip. Yeah, let's all take an anxiety sip.
It don't help.
It don't help.
Look at the therapist. It don't help. The alcohol
helped
ain't
me.
gonna help.
It don't help.
It be helping me.
It helped me fake it
It
at
think
least.
you help it. I was gonna say it make you think you help it.
It helped
but
me
don't.
fake it.
Oh.
For some people, it actually, interesting enough,
It's
it
a
heightens
placebo
their,
effect.
it heightens their anxiety.
Oh, that's fucked up.
No, I get ballsy when I drink.
It loosens me
Ain't
up.
no anxiety, no hesitation, no nothing.
Yeah, that's
No
my
stutter stepping
problem.
when I'm drunk.
It's still there. You just done left it. It's there. You
It's
are
in the
not-
background.
Go sit over there. I'm gonna be over here though.
Right.
That's how it is.
That's hilarious.
That's how I be in the club every night. My anxiety in the corner, but I'm
But you know,
hustling.
that makes sense though
I'm
because
hustling.
that makes sense though because that's why people
Period.
probably get it more violent when they drunk because they're more anxious and then like instead of just sitting here feeling anxious, I just rather punch this person. In
It's
the
too
face.
much. I want to
Yeah,
hit you.
you
and I'm
just
just about to
act on
hit
it.
you. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Damn.
You
yeah.
act on it a lot
That's
more.
crazy. Okay, so before we get into this topic, so has everyone here experienced anxiety or identified themselves as someone who experiences anxiety regularly?
Right the fuck now. Every fucking Thursday.
I'm just asking because
Yes.
okay, I'm just not gonna assume that
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
anxious. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm diagnosed with anxiety. Well, I mean, we all are, but I ain't gonna tell y'all that. But I am.
Did she say she wasn't a therapist on the show? Did she just say I'm not a therapist on
I'm
the
not,
show?
but I do know that most people are diagnosed with
has it. It's no
generalized
way that we
anxiety disorder.
She just looked us all in our face.
Everybody
and diagnosed
has
all of us.
anxiety.
Everybody, like most people, is diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder.
Okay, but
It's
that's a
basic.
fun fact. That's
It's
a fun fact.
fact. See, I
Good
ain't
to
here.
know. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be quiet.
But listen now. Okay, so now y'all know Sheila for our audio listeners. Sheila is our wine glass who cures our topics, and she gonna get really, really messy in our business.
Mhm.
Ooh.
So we're moving to Sheila's topics today. Now, mind you, today we're still talking about coping with anxiety. So these are some questions that Sheila came up with that she wanted to ask y'all today.
Ooh.
So we're gonna start with DJ.
Go ahead, DJ.
Oh yeah, our windows are open, and so you can hear the cars running.
Yeah, but it's hot in her.
It's hot in here. And my
And it's Metro Detroit, so you gonna hear
If you
some
can't read my
RTs.
handwriting.
I can read it. I just gotta
Missy.
think.
Okay, so checking into the comments real quick. Demetria said, I'm diagnosed with anxiety since my daughter passed.
Oh,
wow.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Man, I did not know that about you. Thanks for sharing that with us today.
Never ever knew.
And I'm very sorry for your loss. I don't know how
Yeah.
long ago that
Wow.
was or what the circumstances was, but our hearts are with you, baby.
Yeah.
Okay,
Seriously,
DJ.
love.
Yeah.
Let's see. How old were you? How old were you when you started? Wait, what?
Being able
Hold
to.
on.
Help you.
How old
Drunk,
were you
guys.
when you started being able to identify your anxiety?
Oh, yeah.
Identify
Shit,
my
30.
anxiety?
Like
30?
being able to say,
30?
like, I'm anxious.
Yeah,
Okay.
grown.
Fuck,
Like
30.
grown.
I kid you not. I didn't know what the fuck. I'm shy and kind of reserved anyway. I'm like that anyway. But to walk around and that's anxiety, and being able to I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, I
When
just
is
thought
it-
I was pissed off.
Yeah, I didn't know
Irritated.
what it
Emotional.
was.
Yeah.
If that was like I can't be. Why am I so nervous and just about what something's about to happen, and
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. Even in like elementary school, if we have to stand up and read a paper out loud, I have to sit there
Mm-hmm.
prep in my head
Me
like,
too.
okay, I'm gonna stand like this and I'm gonna do that, and I gotta prep myself for this shit. I still don't like talking in big groups to this day. I can't fucking stand it.
Well, she gonna be talking in huge
Oh,
groups.
she don't even know.
They
That's
lying.
fucked
They go
up.
to girls group
We
conference.
about to tap
No,
dance
no.
all over that anxiety.
Not tapping
I'm
in.
being
Okay, so
Tap dancing.
I know for me, I was older too when I was able to identify anxiety. It didn't happen until law school, where it was just like it was hard for me to focus sometimes. Like just all of these deadlines are pressing, and it was just to the point where I couldn't even like do anything. Like I'm reading, but I'm not comprehending because I feel a lot of pressure. So yeah, how old was I then? I had to be like 25 before I started to be able to identify like I'm anxious, and it was with the help of a lot of people who were in therapy and were able to identify their own and kind of teach me about mine. Yeah, so it wasn't until a little older. I mean, was there anybody in here who was able to identify it younger?
I'm gonna say it's levels to this, okay?
Okay.
Because the first time I experienced it was in my 20s, like mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always something to do for work when I just feel overwhelmed and things are coming at me from every which way.
Yep.
So that was like a smaller level of it. Like it wasn't so much of something that I can get through real fast. Like DJ was saying, speaking in large groups, things that I hadn't done before.
Were you able to identify it at that age though?
Yes.
Okay.
I was. I think it was 26 or 27. 26 or 27.
Okay.
However, last year it was just so much going on. Like with my father passing, things going on at work, COVID. It was just like so much stuff going on all at the same time. That's all. Like it was a different level of it. Like, hey, I was anxious before, but nah, this like, I need to have therapy.
Yeah.
So that's what was that was the difference between, even though I identified it at 27, I didn't need it. So I didn't think I needed it at that time, but I felt it was different. Like you could also feel the difference as well. So
yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna pass this around to you, Kim, so you can pull you something out of shit.
All right,
see
back
what Sheila
to back.
got for you today.
Let me see. Oh, don't let it be not great.
Sheila be messy.
Sheila be messy. I don't know what's wrong with her.
You know what? This is a small one, and the smaller it be, sometimes the messier it be.
Real quick, we're gonna tap into the comments again. So Demetria once again commented and said, identifying triggers started at like late 20s. And that's been a running theme, it seems like, with us. Like late 20s is when we started. But one thing that says to me though is that we weren't taught about it at a young age. But we don't know. We were experiencing it at a young age, but nobody ever talked about it.
Well,
so that's something to pay attention, or taught us how to identify it at least.
So something interesting enough is that I was trained to do it. Like I had my master's degree by like late 20s. And so like I'm a social worker. So like I was literally trained to be able to identify that in other people. And it still took my own experiences and my own time and my own wisdom to be able to identify it in myself.
Yeah. I feel like it has to be very extreme for us to identify it as a kid, like actually having panic attacks and stuff like that, in order for adults to kind of like have that conversation with us sometimes. But other than that, I don't know if it's ever explained as anxiety. Like
It's not. It's always go pray about it. It's let it go. You'll be all right.
I was gonna say
or
that's
impatience,
cultural because
or
I was
they
gonna
just
say
call
what,
you bad.
You just brush it off. You're supposed to let it roll off your back. We're never taught how to deal with it.
but that's cultural.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure
It
we
is.
acknowledge that because there are kids who are a lot lighter than us that's going to therapy and they can articulate it and they can tell us what's going on.
Exactly.
They know what's going on in their body at 8 and 9 and 10 and 12
They do.
and 15. And so things look a lot differently.
And the words that go with it.
Yes. Yep. And can really speak language and say, these are my coping mechanisms. That is that's my anxiety. That's depression. That's this. That's that. Like our kids don't get that at all.
Yeah. Okay, Kim, what's your question?
Okay, so the question is, how do you know when you are anxious? It's like you feel it. One, you can feel it in your body. Like you can feel it in your body, your mind. Like you just can.
So when you say that, what do you mean? Like,
I mean,
because the question is about you.
Yeah, like, are you feeling tense? Are you?
I know. So so when I do feel anxious, I feel, this is gonna sound weird. It probably won't, but I feel like my body is tingling. Like I just feel it throughout my whole body, like from my hands and everything. Like I feel anxious of what is about to happen, or if I don't know what is about to happen, or when just it's so much stuff going on, you can't prioritize. It's like you're not yourself at that moment. So that's how I feel when I feel anxious.
What do you mean not yourself?
Like, don't you know how you usually can go throughout your day? You have things prioritized. You got things you need to do. When you just feel overwhelmed and anxious, sometimes you just like, it's almost too much. What the heck was that?
Y'all heard it?
Yeah, I did too.
I don't know what that was.
We might have to close the windows.
Something outside. It's like anyway, I think it's a car.
Like an echo.
Okay. Well, that's how I feel when I'm anxious.
I don't know that you don't ride. If you ride a roller coaster, right? So you get all the way to the top, and like, especially if you're sitting in the front row, right? And it's like that feeling you get right before you about to drop. And then when you actually drop in your stomach, like you feel your stomach dropping. That's how I feel. Yeah. That's how I feel. It feels like you sit there for a second and you're like, what the fuck? You know it's coming. And you have to like brace yourself and like your stomach just drop. That's the best way I can explain it.
For me, it's agitation. I get so agitated with every little thing. Like, so, like that's how my anxiety shows up. So like, for instance, say I'm like cleaning the house and I feel some type of pressure, like I'm like on some type of time restraint or whatever, like something is about to happen and I need to hurry up. So now I'm getting anxious. Like if something doesn't move the way I need it to move, I get to snatching and I get to like, slamming and just getting agitated and just things aren't moving fast enough for me. Things aren't moving smoothly. I get very impatient. That's how I know I'm anxious.
I got you.
Like very impatient, very agitated. That's how it shows up for me.
It shows up for me in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I have I don't know why, but I actually have real problems with anxiety. Like, I am just now getting to the point that my anxiety shows up physically, which is something that's different for me. So I've always been able to manage it, and I'm purposely, if you can kind of almost hear like a lisp, it's because I got a mouth guardian, and I put it in on purpose because I literally have to wear this like clear mouth guard thing because I grind my teeth, and it's not just when I sleep. Like I grind them throughout the day. A lot of times, not even grinding; it's pressure. Like I always have like this crazy intense pressure, and so I have to the point that I had to get this $600 mouth guard made custom to my teeth, and I have to wear it because when I grind, it needs to stop my teeth from hitting each other. So, it's interesting because I'm a person who literally I was studying anxiety and bypassing it for myself. I mean, bypassing it. And so like it's one of my biggest issues in my life. Like I really have to go through coping mechanisms and teach myself like to calm down and things like that. But for me, it's a feeling of being unprepared.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feeling of not being in control. It's a feeling of just being extremely vulnerable and not feeling safe. And not knowing how to really,
not feeling safe. That's a big one.
So it's like the Band-Aid is ripped off and there's no safety around. Like it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it is for me. And before I know it, I'll be sitting around and my jaw will be locked. And it's to the point now that I have like problems in my ear. I can hear when my jaw has major anxiety, my ear will start throbbing.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crazy.
And I'm a big nail biter too. A nail biter and skin pillar. Like you can even watch me on the show sometimes. You will catch me like peeling.
Oh my god,
at my nails. I'm so bad with it. Like that's another reason why I'm about to stop braiding hair because I want to keep my nails done so I don't bite them.
Yeah,
like I'm a bite.
The reason.
Oh my god, y'all know what I do, and y'all don't judge me, judging mama. I don't care. You know what? I suck my thumb. And I am a serial thumb sucker. And I've been doing that shit since I was 5. I kid you not.
Wow.
I will sit there and just pop it in there and not think. Like it don't click until somebody says like something to me.
Crazy.
And now I don't do it all the time, but I'll do it if I'm
wait a damn minute.
I just sit there and don't even think about it. And people be like, I'll be like, mind your business.
It's calming though.
It is. I do that, but then I'll go extreme. I'm extremely quiet or I will blow the fuck up. It's weird. It is so weird. I don't know why.
Well, shit.
I guess that's what therapy is for. That's what therapy is for you to figure out why.
Yeah. Listen,
that is what
great segue because the question I just pulled. Are or were you anxious about seeking a therapist and how did you overcome it? Yes, I was anxious about seeking a therapist. Like I said, I've talked about this before on the show, the anxiety of being wrong about myself and also the anxiety of not being as healed or not being as far as along in my healing journey as I thought that I could bring myself. That really gives me anxiety. Just like, finding out or having to admit that I have animosity that I didn't want to acknowledge before or just couldn't identify before. Or just, just sometimes facing yourself on a deeper level. Like, because we all probably do some self-healing. But then when you take it to a next level and start seeing a professional, then it gets heavy. And so learning about yourself, being told about yourself, that gives me anxiety because it's like criticism.
It does.
Yes.
And criticism, although whether you take it well or you don't, I still think there's always some anxiety around it just because of that fear of not being good enough or not being as great as you think you are and learning your shit stank. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good feeling for everybody. So I did have that anxiety, and what I did was just find a therapist anyway. Y'all know how I am. I miss do it scared. Just fucking do that shit. And it most of the time is not as bad as you built it up or hyped it up in your mind to be. Right. So that's how I got past that.
This is the year that I am actively seeking a therapist. I even asked Des, to help because I
need to get on that.
It's not like I don't want to.
I'm sorry. She said it. I was like, dang, she did ask.
No,
I'm sorry,
but I'm not pressing. I'm not pressing you about it, and
press me.
No, but but that's me. I'm not though, right?
Right.
But it's not. It's not that I active. I tell people go to therapy, seek therapy, blah blah blah. But I don't necessarily do it myself. But I don't like to face those extreme emotions and talk through the feelings and face the shit.
I get it.
And have the conversations. I just want to ignore it and hope it all goes away and it can be forgotten and never
Right.
return, and it's always gonna come back, and it keep stuff keep coming back, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to
'Cause
talk
listen.
about it, and I don't want to talk about it, but I gotta
Right.
talk about it.
But I gotta talk
But I
about it.
gotta talk about it, and I'm to the point where it's like me and my husband, we have couples therapy,
Mhm.
but I now need to go. I need individual therapy for us to push forward. You have to work on yourself in order for you to work together. But I don't want to have those conversations. That's the thing. It is so scary.
So I got a question. So did you have any anxiety specific to couples therapy?
Yeah.
What were those?
You know what?
That's interesting.
It's weird because I said I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna sit here and I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just look at this lady like whatever. And I go in there every time and I run my fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, blah, 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 and I keep going. And I'm like, but then it ends. But then here's the thing, it ends. And then now here I go and I go back and rethink. Now I said
Is
it
it
like
hard
this,
to listen
and I
to your
should've
partner
said it.
say things?
Yeah, I don't
about-
take criticism well because of
Yeah.
course I'm always right. I am, in real life. I'm always right. So how
goddamn
you
it.
do?
Because
You
I
You
can't
are
check
right
me.
an
too.
enabler.
You can't
I
check
be right
me.
too.
How dare you
I'm
tell me
just
that I'm
saying.
doing something wrong?
Shit.
That's gonna hurt my feelings. Don't hurt my feelings.
We be
Right,
right.
right,
Because now
right.
my feelings is hurt. Don't talk about me like that.
We
Okay?
be right.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
That's
Okay.
it. I am right. Okay. Don't have me face the facts. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so that was Sheila's topics. I think that was good. So we talked about seeking a therapist, what anxiety looks like for different people. What was your question, DJ? What was your question? Never mind. I'm sorry. I was trying to do that little review.
You know what though? It's crazy now. It's crazy now. So I've been watching Grownish, right?
I love
And
that
I've been
show.
watching Grownish and I love it. But now they are starting to really put these things out on TV.
They ain't never acted like this outside.
Who, listen, first of all, what the
They
fuck
acting
is
a
that?
fool tonight. They know you
Ever.
recording. They know
You
we
know what the problem
recording.
is? It's hot outside.
It's hot outside. They
Y'all,
acting a
I live in the
fool.
suburbs. Now I ain't deep in the suburbs. I understand that I'm
It should
close.
not be.
But
It's hype out here tonight.
we should not hear that.
It
It's
is
hype out here
Friday
tonight.
Eve, and they got these chargers and challenges
And they out here. They out here.
Child, my bad, y'all. My bad. We got
Listen, Demetria said when she go to couples therapy, she take over the session.
That's what I do. I
Listen,
take over the
It's because we
session.
women and we don't know how to do shit but run our mouth. Even the most introverted, DJ introverted, and she still be getting that bitch right out her
And I be
motherfucking mouth.
running my
'Cause she
fucking mouth.
She be fed up. I listen.
Because once I go, I go. And then that's the thing. And I just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
can
by the
only
time I
imagine.
finally realize I got to shut the fuck up, it's all out there now.
Listen,
But then I feel better. But I do feel better because it's out there now.
my fear is going to couples therapy with Jay. And then I just said all the shit I gotta say, and then it's his turn to talk. Like, oh shit, what the fuck is he about to
See?
say?
You trying to figure out what he about to say. What he about to say.
Because I'm a trip, y'all. But anyway, so yeah, that was Sheila's topics. That was good. I mean, I think anxiety is a part of our everyday lives.
Everybody has it. It can't be helped. You're gonna be anxious about something.
So we should just not feel bad about it.
It's just the scale of it. It could be more severe at times than other times.
It's levels, baby.
It's levels to, just like Kim said, it is levels to it.
It's
Yeah.
basically just
It's life.
so basically what it is, and this is real light, it's just your body trying to protect itself.
Mhm.
And you just gotta own it for that and say, you're making me think about this all over and over and over because you want me to be safe. I feel it, but we're gonna do it anyway. And just keep moving. Like it's what your body is supposed to do.
Right.
Like it's like you
So
sure
your body is working.
You sure?
Yeah.
You gonna do that?
My body
I
be
don't know,
working.
sis.
Listen, my body worked too damn good.
But it takes a lot of, it's just intentional about trusting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a lot of times I have anxiety about stuff and you'll be like, but you're not gonna be broke. Like you're not gonna really allow yourself to be out on the street. Like
Right.
why you keep like playing these scenarios that if I do this, I'm gonna equal this. And it's like you haven't done that to yours. You've proven to us and yourself that you're beyond that.
Yeah.
So it's really just having to sometimes be realistic with yourself, trust yourself, and say like I'm that B. I would never.
Remind yourself.
You better stop yelling at me like this, okay? You stop
'Cause it's
yelling
the
at me,
truth.
goddamn it, okay?
But
You stop
because
yelling
it's
at
me too. It's literally
You know what?
it's my therapist talking to me. Like it 100% is for that. Like it's just
Because when I move out there to the suburbs, I mean suburbs,
suburbs.
you bourbon.
my biggest fear is that what if I end up back where I came from?
You're not though.
But I'm
even
not,
if
I
you
know I'm
end
not.
up in
I
Southfield,
know I'm
that
not.
ain't where you came from. You
I
know
know,
what I'm saying?
and I know that I'm
Period.
not. You know, but it's like that little thing
It
in the
is
back
there,
of my
though.
head, like,
Yeah.
bitch, you better,
Yeah,
you better
'cause I remember-
stay on your stuff, or you go end up, you better stay on
Yeah.
your shit. You go end up
Like
back
quitting my
on 7
job.
Mile.
Quitting
You know
my
what I'm
job was an anxiety fucking
Oh my
carnival.
god!
Like I went through. Elijah was all over the place. Like she quit her job. She started her own business. Da-da-da. I'm like, quit telling people that shit.
Because then I'm gonna have to do it because you keep fucking saying.
But I
No,
thought you was
because
the shit
when-
for that, because I could never do it. I
Listen,
wanted to,
but
I
no,
wanted to, but I
because-
could
quit my
never
shit.
No,
do
because
it.
when I fail and I gotta go get this job,
No.
y'all gonna be like, I thought she quit to start her own
When
business.
you did
Because
that, I was like, yes,
Listen.
because I could never
Listen,
do that. And you did
I
it.
told him to stop telling people because it made me uncomfortable. Like it was so bad for me. You want to know where the fucking this came from? That
It's the
my
what
mouthpiece
if I
came from
said-
that
Yep.
shit. Like quitting my job, going through that, taking that damn test.
And then what have you took it and you
Then
passed. You
on the first
passed.
try.
I'm not even about to go there with her because
I know, but listen, y'all.
'Cause we
when
gonna
we
start
talking
cramming
about my
shit.
anxiety. Like,
That's where it comes.
Listen, no, let me tell you about
I was
anxiety.
on the floor the morning of that test crying like a baby because I was like, I don't understand.
No,
why my
let me tell you about
is so high
anxiety.
and I
Let
can't
you
control
let
it.
you had to failed that motherfucker first, like I did for the
Baby.
bar, baby.
I believe
You
you.
don't want that smoke.
I'm not trying
Like,
to have
listen,
it.
and I got my score the first time. Like, fuck, bitch, I wasn't even close.
Now, see,
I
after you
expected
did
that.
that, how
Yeah,
was it when you took
twice.
it the second time? How did
And
you
it's-
feel walking into it the second time? Because
Yeah.
even that's
Oh,
like,
y'all don't want to know that story.
Woo!
My anxiety. Listen, I don't even want to. This might be a little too much information, but I was so stressed.
Never.
I was so stressed. I came on my cycle early, like
Yep.
the morning of the test.
And it
It
happens.
started bleeding through my pants.
Yep.
And I had to run to my car. Thank God my car was just messy as
'Cause you
hell, and
was
I
that
damn near
stressed.
missed out
some
that
shit
bitch.
in there.
Because
Yeah.
you
And
was
I had
that
to-
stressed.
Y'all, I
I
don't
live
even
off a
wanna-
messy card. Listen, it be saving me.
When I tell you the anxiety, and then it was just like once I walked out, I was like, you know what? I finished
Don't go
every
back.
section. Listen, I finished every section, and from now until I get my results, I'm not acknowledging no other thought except I passed that bitch.
Period.
And I had to. Everybody asked, "How'd you do?" I passed. I'm not acknowledging no other thoughts. I passed it, and listen, passed that bitch by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Listen.
Needed a
Me
135,
too.
got a 135 on the fucking dots.
Hey
Wow.
man, listen, past it
Look at
don't
the-
matter.
look at that.
Same.
Your
Yep.
anxiety
I
got
passed
so
it on the
bad
chin,
though,
too.
to where it
Girl,
is physically
started
affecting
my
you.
period. That I'm sitting
It's
there.
that
I'm
bad.
sitting there lining
Stress
my
is a
pistols
bitch.
up,
Anxiety, all of that.
taking my
Depression
little
is a
shit.
bitch.
Listen, taking my little shit out of my little Ziploc bag, lining my pistols up, and I'm sitting there like, I know you fucking lying.
Yeah.
You know, you feel
'Cause you
it,
can
and I
feel
was
it.
like,
You can feel it, and you know you like.
and I'm looking
fuck.
like, how much time to this test start? I gotta run out to my car, try to cover my ass with
Yep.
what I don't fucking know. I just gotta go. Like,
Yep, you just gotta go. So it's that serious.
child,
And we are
listen.
never
that's a bit
taught
much.
how to deal and
Wow.
cope and
Yeah,
and glide
never.
through that shit.
I don't wish that shit on
Never.
nobody. I'm letting y'all
You
know,
know,
now. I don't
it's
wish
no
that
real
shit on
support for
And-
real.
nobody.
You know
It's
what?
a thing.
I completely lied. I've been able to identify my anxiety. I just didn't know the name of it since I was 6 years old. I used to get my tension headaches really, really, really bad. And I would go to the doctor, and the doctor, I remember clear as day, the doctor sitting down asking me at 6 years old, what am I stressed about? Because him and my mama had no clue. And I remember saying, like, I don't know, like, just, I know my mama got to pay the bills. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I heard you on the phone talking about how much your bill was. And I remember her mouth dropping. Like, she was like, what? And then I remember the doctor
Yeah.
saying, like, you can't talk about that type of stuff in front of her.
Yeah.
Because I'm nosy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got nosy, and I would literally create headaches, really bad headaches when I was little.
Demetria got a
Say it like
comment.
that.
that I think is important to talk about. She said, my anxiety literally paralyzes me for hours when it's
Ooh,
intense.
I feel that. Yep. Done.
Listen,
I felt that.
anxiety can be debilitating.
Yep.
I've literally been in situations, law school, it would happen all the time. Like it just get to the point where I just can't retain, think, do anything anymore. Like
Mhm.
beginning of the day, it's just so much. Like I'm one of those people that get overwhelmed by the amount of tasks I have to do, and I can't function through them until I make a list and really like think through it and make it look attainable.
Yeah.
Because if I'm
I
just
gotta
sitting
have
there
a
thinking like
list.
I gotta do this, that, it's just like, and then I just get overwhelmed and I'm just looking. I mind you, now an hour done passed and I haven't done shit.
Yep. Me too.
And like,
yeah. Me
Last
too.
thing before we move
Child.
on,
That's my
I like
problem.
that the kids are talking about it now.
yeah,
Because the
too.
thing is, like I was saying, I'm watching Grownish, right? I'm watching a lot of these shows, and I'm on TikTok and all of this stuff, right? I'm old now. I'm on the TikTok and shit, and they
TikTok.
they put it out there, and everybody's, oh, these kids are bitches, they big babies, and they whiny and blah blah blah. But it's they talking about shit that we should have been talking about: the anxiety, the depression. Kids go through a lot of shit. They go through so fucking much.
And the thing is,
and they should be.
The bulk of my clients are teenagers.
Yes, and they go through so
And
fucking
listen,
much, and
it's
nobody will
because
listen.
These kids are going to their parents like, I need therapists. And every parent I talk to is like, my child's been saying this for months. And I just have to I have to make it happen.
Yeah.
They're paying me out of pocket.
Yep.
To talk to their kids. And it's really about regular kid stuff, but they just don't know how to sort it out.
Yep.
And not only
And
that,
they are taking that initiative. Like
they are.
I don't want to be the
But I was getting ready to say, just from working inside the high school, like we would see so much stuff, and the kids, we didn't create how many circles? We didn't create circles for these kids to talk in.
We brought in like medical. I brought in like mental health specialists. We did like groups.
We did partnerships with the Henry Ford Health Clinic. We set up meetings with them for their mental health. Yeah. And Challenge Day was
phenomenal.
That's
oh my god! I promise if I could. Challenge Day was the best thing. Challenge Day was 20 grand, but it was the best thing. But I'm telling you, I'll make the money. Like that shit was the bomb.
Those kids that experienced Challenge Day, I guarantee you, it changed their life at that moment, and they probably still got bombs to this day.
Because whoever you in the room with, those are your people forever now. Because that's how powerful the program was. It was amazing.
That's really dope. That's dope.
I'm getting chilled about thinking about it. Lord knows it ain't cold in here.
I don't know if y'all remember back in the day. I do too. To this day,
for real,
I've never seen nothing as effective as that. But I don't know if back in the day y'all seen that show called "If You Really Knew Me" on MTV. That's what it was based on. So the actual program that they were filming is called Challenge Day, and they go to different schools. And they basically create like team building and bonding, and like they really blur the lines of how people lives are, and it helps teenagers see we all live in the same type of life. We had 300-pound football players on the ground crying,
hugging us at the end of the day.
Like it was phenomenal. Them kids,
and to be honest,
it was phenomenal.
Them kids. When I say those bonds and for the rest of the school year, like that need to be changed. That oh my god,
it really was. I'm talking about attack anxiety. I've never in my life seen nothing attack anxiety the way it did.
It did.
So we need to go to girl
curls in the face.
I do. Yeah.
We can't afford it, but yes,
we can.
Can't should never be in a man's vocabulary.
Challenge Day is expensive.
Very.
So we gotta move on. So this was a great talk about anxiety. I hope it helped some of our listeners. I hope that you know that you're not alone and that we all deal with anxiety every day. And there are ways around it. Go
Can I
ahead.
say one thing? Because Demetria said TikTok is lit. So one of my clients is 16, and literally the other day she was like, "Yeah, my mom thinks she's doing something because she on TikTok, but it's a dying social media platform anyway." I said,
Dying?
I just got on it.
That's what she said.
Oh my
She's 16
God.
and she said it was dying.
What
I
are
said,
they using
I said,
now?
I don't know. I'm gonna
You
find
gotta
out.
ask her.
I'm gonna ask
You know what? That's what happened. Our old asses got on there and fucked it up. Now we the ones that's fucking up the
she
shit for the
literally
kids.
said, "My mom thinks she's doing something because she on TikTok, but it's a dying."
Is her
social
mom?
media
Is her
platform."
mama RA?
No, she's 16. Her mom is that don't mean nothing, but her mom is
Right? Her mama could be 32, younger than me.
She could. She about 10 years older than us.
Okay.
See that
Ish.
Yeah, we
All
the
right,
ones
y'all.
fucking it up.
Okay. So great talk about anxiety. Demetria says she loved it. Good topic. Thank you, Demetria, because we be trying.
Mhm.
All right, so we about to go to one of my favorite segments of the show. This is the last segment for today, and it's Golder Bowl. Okay, so Golder Bowl.
I couldn't decide if it needed both effects, so fuck it.
Do your thing, sis. I'll work around them. So, Golder Bowl, we just talk about current events, topics, things we've seen throughout the week, and we decide if it's gold, good, it's great, we agree, it's lit, or bold, that's some bullshit, get it the fuck on, we don't like it. All right? So we're gonna run through, we'll talk about each topic for a little bit to give our listeners some background, and then we're all gonna decide Golder Bowl. Okay? So the first one that we're gonna talk about is Texas abortion law. Okay, so can we get that post?
Y'all ready?
Okay, so the Texas abortion law, basically in Texas, and a lot of states have been trying to do this, but in Texas, the governor signed into law, basically saying that you cannot have an abortion after 6 weeks. Apparently, that's the time when the fetus develops a heartbeat, and they want all living fetuses, children. That's debatable. To live. So I want y'all to let me know.
You gonna put the picture?
Y'all want to listen to this, man?
I had it, y'all. Y'all was supposed to just wait and let me do my thing. We had our little.
Yeah, she would. Yeah,
I had it.
My bad.
But anyway, so I want to know what you think. And, we don't want anybody to be offended. We got our pro-lifers, we got our pro-choicers. We want everybody to feel like this is a safe space. But I want to know: do you think it's gold or bold? Do you think that women should be able to have abortions past 6 weeks? Oh, we got the post up, so it's gonna give a little background. You can hear a little bit of the audio. We pulling that up so you can listen to it. Okay.
Every year, because of abortion. In Texas, we work to save those lives. And that's exactly what the Texas legislature did this session. They worked together on a bipartisan basis to pass a bill that I'm about to sign that ensures that the life of every unborn child who has a heartbeat will be saved from the ravages of abortion. Millions of children.
Not the ravages.
not the
of abortion.
ravages.
But listen, we might have you listeners who agree with that verbiage. I just want to know. So, Destiny, do you think this shit bold or gold? And tell me why, real quick.
I think it's extremely bold because, first of all, goddamn it, it's like 50 men standing right there. It's not your business what the hell I do with my body. Bold.
Okay.
And it's too many circumstances where I might need to have an abortion after that. I mean, it's just, I get it. I know, I get everybody religion and all that shit. And that's beautiful for your personal religion. But what's in my body that I'm responsible for, that I will deal with, is my fucking business. So bold, because listen, that's cool for you, but that ain't my shit.
Okay. I'm going to go bold because many women don't even know they pregnant by 6 weeks, let alone to make a decision on whether they want to keep a child or not. So I'm going to go ahead and say bold. I will say I'm a pro-choicer, so that's just my personal opinion. DJ, what you think? Bold
It's
or gold?
bold because number one, mind your fucking business is not your business, right? Number two, they don't give a shit about the kids that's here. The foster care system is shit.
Yes.
So why put this much effort? Why put this much effort into abortions on an
Why?
unborn fucking worm? Like they're little beans at that fucking point. You
So
know what I'm
does it
saying?
matter to you that they say that there's a heartbeat
I
after
don't
6
give
weeks?
a fuck.
Okay, I was just
that.
asking. I was just asking.
Nuh-uh. They don't care. They don't give a shit. Don't phase me.
It's the I don't give a fuck for me.
Don't phase me.
It's the I don't give a fuck for
Because
me.
they don't give a shit about the ones that's here.
Kim,
I'm gonna say bold
why?
because like let women. No. I'm just saying, just let women deal with our issues. Like there is no reason for them to even sign a law for that. That's ridiculous.
6 weeks.
And it's too many. It's too many different situations. Like Destiny and you said about if people can get raped, people can have incest, all type of different situations, or just people not know. Like you can't tell somebody you shouldn't be able to tell people what to do with their body. Just know. Like you worry about lives that ain't even here. How about Black lives?
Okay. All right. So Demetria said, I saw a TikTok about this, and she said, can I claim this fetus on my taxes? Can I start accounting this fetus's name? File for a social security number? No. So they're basically saying this fetus is not a life because I can't treat it like a life. So why are we treating it like a life?
Right. They just want to control it because they don't give a damn about us in the fucking hospitals when we having the babies.
Oh my God, don't get to talking about the hospitals.
Let's not get to talking about these racist ass fucking doctors who don't give a shit about my black ass.
None.
They don't give a damn about us, about our black babies, about none of that. So you're telling me that now you give a damn about this unborn being in my fucking head.
And on top of that, let's be clear.
They just want to be in control.
Millennials, we're not the only ones having babies at this point, but millennials having children, you got to understand what the market is like and what our incomes is like and what the economy is like for us. Like I'm sitting here, I'm a lawyer, you know, I work for Legal Aid. Shout out to Legal Aid, but I don't make that much. But because of the degree I have, I'm balls deep in student loan debt, and then also my credit is listen. Our credit is so fucked up because we have these student loans. Listen, because I got these student loans, so I can't get a house. So the thing is, like, you want me to have a baby, but my credit is fucked up. I can't get a loan. I can't get no public assistance because I just barely make too much money. But then I don't make enough money to live comfortably all the way.
That's the
thing. Then you want to hit me with taxes, and then when the stimulus come, I can't get shit. Oh, because I didn't lay up and have a bunch of kids.
You gotta.
It's just a whole bunch of bullshit.
To no kids for me.
Can't get a bridge car.
You can't get shit. You gotta be piss poor to get the help, and as soon as you step over that line, they don't help you no more.
To have a million kids.
Yeah, right. You ain't gotta be piss poor. Or listen, or if you just happen to be a baby daddy who owe child support, they're not giving you shit either.
Show the fuck.
It's just a whole, it's a whole situation. So
you have to have this baby, and then we ain't gonna help you after that. Good luck.
Or
but you have to have it.
But you better not get
rid of it. Or if you had this baby, you better not have no degree because I ain't got shit for you.
And if you give it to the system, I don't know what's gonna happen to it. So good luck to it. But I ain't gonna help with that.
And
either.
You trash because you're a welfare mom.
Exactly.
Dang.
So like, damn, there's literally no
you trash if you do that shit. You trash if you put them in daycare and gotta work. Yep. You're trash if you stay home and don't work. It don't matter.
Yep. But that's
mind your business. Mind your business. Bullshit. Fuck them white men. All of them.
All right. So next, this is a garter ball. So. I saw this on my timeline and reposted it. It was a very controversial subject on my timeline. I'm not gonna get into specifics or whatever. But
I got cussed out for no damn reason.
Yeah, but listen,
zero reason.
The next thing we have is a meme that I saw, and it went on to compare the parenting of those of Will Smith and Dwayne Wade versus traditional black parenting that were. Are you on FaceTime? Huh? Okay, but anyway.
You was reading the question.
All right, but so the meme said, y'all ready for this?
Yes.
D-Wade's parenting and Will Smith's parenting will always be foreign to Black parents because they aren't used to children speaking for themselves, expressing themselves freely, having their boundaries respected, and navigating life without beliefs shoved down their throats.
Black folks
Now
is mad about it.
I know that's gonna touch a nerve or two, but
Mm.
look, as it did on my page,
as it did, as
It
we
touched-
saw.
So I want to know what y'all think about this. So basically, what I'm gathering from this is saying D Wade. Okay, so we know D Wade and Will Smith's children. By most Black standards, some people might call them weird. Some people might say they're out the box. I think they're great. I love it, but to each his own. So they're basically saying that you think they're weird because you're not used to children having opinions and being free. You get what I'm saying? So, do you think this meme alone, do you think is gold or bold? What you think, Des?
Do I think this meme? So the meme is saying that the parenting will always be foreign to Black parents because, and then it gives a lot of because. As far as this meme specifically, do I think that's gold?
Do you think what this is saying are gold or bold? Do you agree or do you disagree? Agree, gold, disagree, bold.
That's a different question. So basically, what I'm reading is that this parenting will always be foreign. I don't think that it'll always be foreign. I think that D Wade and Will Smith are trailblazers in allowing their Black children, especially their Black boys, to be able to be themselves in ways that, and of course for D Wade, Zaya is a girl.
And Willow too, because Willow has said like she's polygamous. She doesn't believe in being monogamous.
Jaden, they both have been very like open on a lot of different things, and so
yes,
it sounds like you think the statement is bold.
I think that the statement is bold. I think a statement is bold just for the will always be foreign too.
Okay.
Like so, that's really it. But as far as because Black parents aren't used to children speaking up for themselves, that's 100% true. Black parents are not used to their children expressing themselves freely. That's 100% true. Black parents are not used to having their boundaries respected like their children. 100% true.
So are you saying bold or gold? Because you don't never let us straddle the fence. You be saying I
don't know. Because I don't know exactly what the question is. So I think that the statement is gold as far as the because. So because it's gold, anything before that is bold.
Hell no. She'll never let us do that bullshit.
It's gold. Well, I think it's gold.
Do you agree with the sentiment or not?
I agree with the
parts of it.
Yeah, okay, the sentiment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know where they're going with it.
Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha.
I agree.
I'm saying gold. Like I said, I think Willow, Jaden, Zaya. Listen, I even watched the documentary. Dwayne Wade has a son who plays basketball, and I watched the documentary on him too. Gold. I think they're doing a great job with their kids. I know no parent is perfect, obviously, but I think that they're given the opportunity to decide what they want to do with their lives. They're able to be vocal about the issues that matter to them. We got Red Table Talk. We know Jaden is all over. He's done a lot with the Flint water crisis. With
his music and
Going
like
Green.
He speak about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and his music. And listen, and they're talented as shit. And so I think it's gold. It's gold. What you think, DJ?
I think it's gold. You have it leads into it goes into what we were saying before, right? Kids need to be really respected now, right? Because we're always taught that kids should be seen and not heard, all that kind of shit. No, they need to be heard, and they need to be able to express themselves and do whatever, do what they want to do.
And maybe
kids
they don't have to be heard 24/7, but give them a space
and let them explore.
That's the thing. If you think you're depressed, tell me. If you don't want to eat this chicken, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
What do you like to eat?
But if you think that you are depressed and you are this and you are, and I think I identify as this and that, they should be able to express themselves without feeling condemned by it.
Yeah,
really. And that's the thing. I might not agree with it, but I'm going to try to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Marge tried to understand Lisa. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
In The
true.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
True.
It's shit like she really did. You know?
Yeah. Very
Shit
true.
like that.
Of course
Now,
you got
what you
of course
think?
you got a Simpsons
Bo.
reference.
Bo?
Yeah, like I'm
can
all
see
for
your face.
kids. Yes, I just I'm for kids speaking for themselves, expressing themselves, and things like that. But Dwayne Wade's son, I can't see me letting my son do that at that early age. No, you're like, no, I'm not going for that.
Okay.
I don't have kids now, but even if I did have kids, you would not be dressing as a little girl at 8, 9, 10 years old. I'm sorry.
I don't
think Zaya that young.
But
Is
I think
she?
that's
11,
the thing.
12, 13.
At 8, 9, 10
At
years old,
18.
you're assuming that they don't understand when they might do. They might.
Nah.
That's
Well, guess what?
they
We're gonna be
might.
in therapy. We all gonna be in
Okay.
therapy together.
Okay. All right.
Because I need to make
But
sure
therapy, but
if
make sure
this is
you
what you're really trying to say.
make
or-
sure you know that therapy might
open them up more instead of
Yeah,
I was
changing.
gonna say you can't go into
no.
therapy like
I'm
it ain't gonna be.
Yeah, I can't. No.
Okay.
That's a hard bowl for me.
Okay, all right. So now the last go to bowl. So Mike Epps debuted a new show with Wanda Sykes and Kim Fields on Netflix called The Upshaws.
Yes.
So let me know. Did y'all love it? Did you hate it? Was it gold? Was it bold? Did y'all watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Kim, did you watch
Yes,
The Upshaws?
it's gold.
It's gold.
It's
Why?
gold.
Why?
Because, like, oh my God, whoever is the writer, they be on it. Like, it be the smallest line, but really be punchlines, though.
Listen.
It's a lot of good comedy in that show. The only thing, listen, it's all gold and gold, but Kim Fields, why she looks so old? Black don't crack. Her black is old. Bruh. Bogo and she old. The show is gold though. I just
What if she listening to this and she block you?
Y'all got the same name.
We gonna get famous and you gonna find out you blocked by Kim.
Right. Girl, it's the lips for me. She's traffic or something. I don't know. But everything else is gold. Like, I'm serious. Like, F is hilarious.
You're giving me too much to go on.
Listen, if your name Kim, you better rep right, okay?
Period.
The kids are
If you gonna be
hilarious.
Kim, you better rep right, okay?
She need to rep
Marshawn
right.
Burr said the show is gold.
Yes.
You liked it,
is.
Marshawn?
Hey, bro.
Yes.
You know what?
Marshawn, is you a dad like Mike Epps? Or you a better dad? I just want to know. Because I see your profile picture, your little girl. It ain't like she about to hoop, period.
Okay.
DJ, what you think? Go
Marshawn
to
funny
Bo.
though, so he probably is like Mike Epps. Like he funny as shit. So.
You know what? I have not seen it yet.
What?
But
Shit.
however,
Listen,
I still
indulging
think it is
indulging
gold.
you some
I still think it is gold.
and watch it.
You know what? Because that's not the only show that Netflix has. They are coming back with the Black family comedy.
The sitcom.
You know what I'm saying? We had the
They got a real family
one-on-ones
situation.
and we had all of that stuff. I missed that. We had Martin and Fresh Prince and one-on-one and all of this stuff. And we kind of got Blackish and they kind of start doing that again, but not really. I missed that. And it's not, from what I've seen, it's not super just corny and lame and
It's
just
not.
and the stereotypes and it seems to be really good.
Marshawn said, yeah, the kids was whack. The kids was whack on what? I love the response that he gave his son when they had that talk. I want to get today, Marshawn.
It's a couple of things that we can talk about from the show.
Wait, what talk? Tell
It's
us.
a couple of things that we
Tell
can
me,
talk
'cause
about
I'ma
on the
watch it
show.
anyway.
So I'm gonna say go.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Spoiler alert. Okay,
But,
cover your ears.
I'm gonna say go number one because that shit is funny as fuck. When he put that band-aid out that tiramisu, I lost my mind. And also when Wanda Sykes dropped her cane and bust the fuck up, I lost my mind there too. But there was a part. So Mike,
She's like creator or something.
Yeah,
She gotta be. She gotta be.
You can tell.
She's
You
executive
can tell.
producer or creator or
Yeah.
something.
Somewhere in there, really
can tell.
important.
It's good. It's
She's
good,
writing. Yeah.
though. So listen though. So pretty much the oldest son, Bernard, he was the one, you know how often the older kids is. They get the shittiest end of the stick of their parents growing up while they're growing up as well. And it was what I loved in the line. It said, Bernard was like, where was all of that when I was growing up? And Mike Epps said, I was growing up too.
Yep.
That was the real shit. I said, oftentimes we don't give our parents enough credit of, okay, you had us young, and so we were both growing up at the same time.
Let me tell you, because C4 is the guinea pig, okay?
Girl,
you ain't young.
We ain't talking about you.
We talking about 16,
people who have kids.
That's early.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm 32 at 16 doing this shit,
Taboo.
shit.
My brother had my niece at 16.
My
That's why she
God.
That's exactly why she my little sister.
That's it.
Okay, so the
my
conversation,
sibling.
the Mike Epps conversation with the son. So the oldest son, like I said, he got the shittiest end of the stick, being the oldest while they were so young raising him. But also, he's gay, and he had a lot of animosity about coming out to his parents, but specifically his dad. And so when he did, his dad pretty much is like, which I think was progressive, but also what I think a lot of millennial and more progressive Black fathers would do is like, okay, listen, I love you regardless, and I'm going to communicate to you that I love you regardless, and I really don't care. A joke might come every now and then. Please don't be mad. It's all in love. And also, there's some things I might not understand, but you have to be patient with me in this journey, you know, while I learn. And it was just a beautiful conversation because that's a moment.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a moment
Because
that we don't get to see.
You can tell when your parent is genuinely trying.
Listen, every kid on the planet,
and that's all they want. That's all they want.
Think that they can't. Every kid on
you
the planet.
All you gotta do is try, and that's it. Listen to me and try.
I wanted to highlight Kim Fields with her Ashley list. I wanted to highlight her part. Yes, her part as being his wife. I mean, Mike Epps' wife and the stepmom of that child. They had a breakup. He had a child aside from their three child. I mean, their three children.
A break baby is what they call them on the show.
So I can't deal. So, anywho, she is still trying. Like, it's years later. The kids are in middle school, and she's still trying to accept this child. Like, literally
trying to move past.
Still trying to move forward, but like,
I get it.
When I say this show right here has some real situations,
it's so real. I love it.
I'm like, I love this show. I fell asleep on watching.
Listen, and how they be lying to the babies. The little baby didn't know. She like, who is this nigga? Where do we fit in the family tree? And around here. And then listen, and the Black girl talking about, we really didn't tell her. Hell no, you ain't told her.
It be like that for real.
It be like that for real.
In my house talking about this your brother. He wasn't in her belly. Where the fuck?
So
I know babies come in bellies, and this wasn't in my mama belly.
She wasn't alive anyway. She younger. She wasn't alive when he was in her belly either. He just popped up. She like, who is this dude that's just always coming around? I know he related to us.
She like, is it my cousin? Is this my sister boyfriend? Like, what's T?
But she understand that some shit going on, right?
Yeah.
Kids smarter than we think they are.
Yep.
They see it. Like they see every fucking thing that's going on.
You'll be surprised how creative they are when they want to know something.
Now I will be clear. I basically. So at first, my first couple episodes, I didn't like it because I felt like it was leaning into a bunch of Black stereotypes. Like,
and I don't.
I felt like it was pushing, but I will say that I think they did a good job on like
making
it a comedy and like really making it light and still. But I did at first. I was like, okay, like.
But I don't. The only thing that changed it for me, because I get where you're coming from, and the only thing that changed it for me was, I think the concept of understanding that people have to grow into a certain role sometimes. Like just because the baby is here does not mean that I'm mature enough for this baby. Especially if I didn't
very much so.
Especially if I didn't have the blessing or the benefit or the burden, however you want to call it, of having to carry this child and being able to have it in my body to get that maturity and those hormones kicking in or whatever. Sometimes men have to grow into but they have to want to.
Yeah.
At the
Oh,
end
look
of the
at this
day.
comment.
Okay, he
My
said,
son.
and now the side son get the short end of the stick.
He do.
Yeah.
Now
Because he
listen,
gotta
Because
grow.
he didn't ask for this shit,
He
but yet
didn't.
he's getting treated
Yeah.
like fucking
He
Cinderella.
is.
and then
I
also,
didn't ask for
and
this.
then also the father trying to balance, like, okay, I know I fucked up, but can we not treat my son
Yeah.
like he don't
Exactly.
belong?
Yeah.
But I understand
like,
why
he
it's
gotta do
hard.
better.
He got
Yeah.
He trying though.
He gotta communicate.
And listen,
That's
and
his big
they had
thing.
to let us know with Kim Phil. Sometimes you got to kick his motherfucking ass out for him to learn.
and that's yes,
Period.
you do.
Don't stop babying their ass too.
Yes, you do.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
but I love the show. I love the show.
Same.
So it sound like we're gonna be doing updates about the Upshaws.
Listen here,
Listen,
good
I
black,
can't wait to
good
see
black
Marshawn,
TV.
make sure you tune in. Make sure you
Marshawn,
tune
yeah,
in.
we want to know what you feel about this show.
Good black
Hey,
ass
Marshawn,
television. I
we
love
got
it.
we got a kickball game on June 19th. You should be there.
You better
and
come.
and a 3-point competition.
Let's go.
Demetrius said, "Yeah, I do like that Epps steps up for his son." Right?
He do.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he should.
And learning. And she went back to school.
Yeah.
And he also had to learn about how much she
Can't
does.
be available no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much she does and how he got to step in and help.
And peep that conversation too that they had. She was feeling some type of way after he did step up
Mhm.
and start
Yeah.
doing all the different things with the kids and taking them here doing that while she was studying. He like, how you gonna be mad at me when you still
Yeah.
you gotta
Because now
study?
she feels left out.
Yeah,
But now she
that's
feels
her
like
another
he's
situation.
taking
That's
her
her-
place,
that's
and
her
I'm not
identity.
as yep, I'm
That's
not
her
as
identity.
important, and it's a whole bunch of
because-
other shit that
What
comes with
phone? New
that.
phone? Baby got a new phone. She don't even need no phone. Like he
Yep,
just fixing
yep.
everything he can.
And she
Marshawn
feel like, who
said,
needs me?
Marshawn said, I just had my son yesterday. I'm gonna do my best. That's all we can ask.
Congratulations!
Yes, that's a good one.
That's a Marshawn.
Now we gotta take a shot to that. Baby. Yes.
And you
Shout out to
gotta
you.
and you gotta teach that baby in your profile how to shoot a 3-pointer. So bring
Let's
it to the
go.
3-point competition.
Let's go.
When you register, and if you want to play kickball, be on Missy's team because we're gonna win. Hello.
She lying.
He would never
Y'all
be
gonna
on your
lose.
team. I'm just letting you know. He He
Y'all
should on your team.
look,
I'm kicking him
listen
off
here.
the
I'm about to say, oh, he
I'm
one of
kicking him
yours.
out the park.
Oh, he one of yours.
I will kick Marshawn out the park if he ain't on my team. He know it. He already
Loyalty
know
equals
it.
losing. I'm just say
Listen.
that, okay?
Hey, but Marshawn, the last thing I'm gonna say,
losing.
It was my idea. Come on now.
Losers.
Marshawn, the last thing I'm gonna say before we wrap this up, you know you got to be special if we done played Jill Scott.
Okay,
We had a
you.
Jill Scott moment and you a man on here.
Yeah,
that's
listen here.
very
It's
true.
for the women, but we gonna give
Very
you your,
true.
we
Listen
gonna give you
here.
your
But you a
props to being
daddy
your
out here
father,
and you proud.
period.
Yes, shout out to the baby.
Demetrius said, "Oh, congratulations, Marshawn. See, it's all love,
I love
baby.
Demetrius.
in this space." So, everyone, thank you so much for listening to our show about anxiety. We talked abortion. We talked Dwayne Wade, Will Smith, the Upshaws.
Everything.
Dan, take us on out.
Wait a damn minute.
We've been on here for 2 hours.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
That
I was on my way. I'm on my way. Okay, all right. So I just want to thank everybody for joining Go to Girls Podcast. You can check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, obviously, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, and Radio Public. If you forget all that, you can just look at Go to Girls Podcast. But we just want to thank you so much for being involved and rocking with us and everything. Oh, hey, Mom. Hey, girl. But yes, again, if you're looking for us, make sure you come to the kickball game on June 19th.
Hey,
And thank you so much for being our friend. We love you all. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
It's the runs for me.
It's always the runs for me.